It's an eerie sound. The screams of the crowds who dare venture into Halloween Horror Nights echo around the backlots of Universal Studios. But it's the detail inside that makes it just as scary.
The entire event has had this shift towards just more design. It is amazing to see how many, just not the characters themselves with the prosthetics and the uniqueness of that, but the environments.
Dare to enter Scary Tales, one of 8 haunted houses at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, where our childhood fairy tales become the focus for fear.
This is all of the fairy tales that you know as from your childhood, but done in a fashion, the reflection of them, what would be on the other side, the anti-side of it.
And he means literally.
Would you like to hold some guts?
Hold some guts?
Yeah, here.
Oh, I've never been asked to hold guts.
So now...
How do you know what a gut feels like to get that effect?
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny how we know that.
Michael Rohde is the creative mastermind behind the event's guts and gore.
If you know your fairy tales, apples are always a sign of temptation. Something evil always happens when you take a bite. So she's actually waiting for you with an apple. You take the bite, and then your fairy tale journey begins. Don't bite it.
Whoops, too late.
So what's your favorite fairy tale?
I would have to say Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, that's perfect, because that's where we are. If you look, Hansel and Gretel, this is the witch's dungeon where Hansel and Gretel are being cooked. And then there are these giant ovens. Now, what we have in here is also a combination of heat and smells. So you smell burning flesh, and you hear in each one of these, "Let me out, let me out."
Okay, that is just really freaky. And that's the point of Halloween Horror Night, says Rohde, to freak you out.
We take our designer hats off and just as an audience say, okay, what freaks me out? What scares me? And we just play. We role play. What if this happened? What if this happened? Oh, that's great. And the things that we really connect with, we put down on a piece of paper. And we bring in artists who put these wonderful pictures to our words. Then we bring in designers who take those pieces of art and actually make them tangible design documents. Then we bring in a vendor who builds it all. And it's a process, now it's become more than a year-long process.
It's no wonder Halloween Horror Nights is a year-long process. With this year's theme, Bloody Mary, everything from lighting to sound to scenery is literally out of this world.
It is a completely immersive experience. Everything is assaulted from your senses, your eyes, you know, what you see, what you hear, what you smell. You walk through the houses like we walk through Scary Tales, and you see the level of attention just to what's written on the walls, how the blood is positioned on the walls.
When it comes to splattering blood, these artists turn into forensic scientists.
We have a thing called Blood Day, and we come in here, the designers, and what we do is we wear our dirtiest, nastiest old clothes, and we come through and we put blood everywhere that we need. But what we do is it's like a crime scene, because we're like, okay, if the bear was stabbed here, which way would the blood splatter? Okay, it would go that way against that wall or over there. Oh no, that's too much. Let's wipe that off. Oh, let's put it over here. It's really funny, and then we all go home just completely covered with blood.
On that note, there's one room that will make you scream bloody murder.
We're in Goldilocks and the Three Bears. But again, telling the story differently, Goldilocks has turned on the bears. And she's not only eating their porridge, she's eating the bears. The devil's in the details. We go to this link because somebody will see this. Somebody will actually go, oh, there's actually porridge in the bowl. Oh, look, there's 3, you know, coveralls. And then from this side, we actually have an 8-foot bear, a guy in an 8-foot bear costume that comes out with a loud roar. And I tell you, people fly out of this room.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my, quickly becomes the theme for my personal favorite.
And now we are in the world of Oz. You're in the cornfield. And what's great is people pull on these and it gives it its own animation. In this cornstalk, the story that we're telling is that Dorothy lost. She didn't make it home. And as you can see, she's had better days. It's like what you think you know, we play against that.
As for my story, I can tell you once I stepped inside Scary Tales, I quickly realized there's no place like home. But I had one more challenge before I could get there.
Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.